This is NECN Business.
Finding a parking spot in Boston can often be an exercise that leaves most people frustrated, me included. Now, a company named SpotHero thinks it can help you. It allows users to find and reserve parking spots in Boston through a mobile app. Joining us is Will Elliott, the Business Development Manager for the East Coast at SpotHero. Will, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us how SpotHero, the app, works.
So SpotHero is an app that is meant to take the pain out of finding a parking space. It's designed with the daily driver in mind. What they can do, it's similar to an Uber or an Orbitz, where they can punch in where they're going to be. They type in their venue, and it tells them in live time what's available and how much it's going to cost to park. So with just a click of a button on their computer or on their mobile phone, they have guaranteed parking when they get there.
And is there any cost for installing this app?
There's not. It's a free app for both iPhone and Android, and the web is free to use as well.
And how much of a savings can drivers get by using this app?
Up to 40%. Actually.
40, so give me some real-time, real-deal examples of savings for Boston drivers through SpotHero.
So we have great rates throughout the city. By the Wharf, you can find $14 for all-day parking.
$14. Let's pause for a second, because I was over at the Wharf probably on Thursday rather. I paid for 90 minutes of parking. I paid $36. So you're saying 14? You have a
14.
Deal. Give me some more.
Let's see. By Fenway, we have 22. By TD Garden, we have 14 also. And downtown, we have as low as 20 during the day.
So Fenway, that's big, because of course on game day it can be $60 or more for parking.
We're very excited.
Let's talk about being in Boston so far. You've been here since September. How has your app been received?
Very well thus far. You know, we started with a slow rollout in September. We wanted to see how it would go, to see if there was interest in it. And thus far, there's been an overwhelmingly positive response. And that's why now this is sort of our way of saying we've seen what it is, we're seeing what we can do, and we want to put a lot more time and effort into it. So we're expecting big things out of Boston.
And we'll talk more on that in a second, but do you have any hard numbers about how you've been received in Boston so far?
I don't, but we've seen month-over-month growth on users.
Okay, and what would a business get out of being a part of SpotHero?
So our operators benefit because for them, having an empty parking spot, it's perishable inventory. Just like Orbitz would have for flights and hotels, if somebody's not in that hotel room, they're losing out. So if they can say, okay, I can sell it at a reduced price, we're still putting it in, we're still filling that spot.
What differentiates SpotHero from other competition that's already in Boston right now?
I would say one of our biggest points of differentiation is our customer service. We have round-the-clock support. You could call at 3 in the morning and you'll find somebody who's going to talk to you. Whether you have questions about where to park, whether you can't find the spot that you reserved, we're there for you all the time.
All right, and then lastly, I know you're based in Chicago. By any plans of expanding to Boston?
Hopefully very soon. Depending on how much we can do here, we would love to put an office in Boston.
And you also are in other locations other than Boston, though?
We are.
In Chicago, then?
We're in 6 other cities. We have offices in San Diego, New York, and Chicago, our home office, but we're also live in Chicago, DC, New York, Boston, Baltimore, and Milwaukee.
Will Elliott, Business Development Manager for the East Coast for SpotHero, thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and good luck.
Thank you, Latoya. It's a pleasure.
Okay, see you next time.